My name is Morgan Sicklick, and I am a choreographer for New Moves 2024. The title of my work is I Am Lost to All But This. This piece was actually inspired by a video I created during the pandemic for Wonderbound. And in the piece, there is a poem that's featured called Fault Lines, and it's by a poet named Ulf Goebel. The poem is about Ulf's take on the act of writing a poem, and it's sort of a conversation between himself and the reader. And I thought that could be interesting to explore from my perspective, but it also feels to me like it touches on the idea of self-discovery. So I wanted to dive a little bit more into that through my work. I feel like that's definitely a trend right now, and not wanting to force anything on the audiences, but allow them to create their own idea of what's happening on stage, or their own, just bring their own perspective and life experiences to what they're witnessing, and then see how that translates into what they think about it. I feel like that topic is something that everyone can relate to in some way. Maybe audience members will find that they agree with something that I'm trying to convey, or maybe they'll disagree or have some other questions that come out of it. But I want them to feel like they can think about it and not feel like there's an expectation to have a right or a wrong interpretation in the end. There will be 5 movements in the piece, so that there's something relatable to each, and that I'm not necessarily creating a linear narrative at all. I'm just trying to create an energy or a world that relates to each other throughout the entire piece. So I don't know if I have a favorite moment, and I don't want to give too much away, but I love creating connection between the dancers on stage, even if that's in an abstract way. I actually lived in Kansas City before. I was an inaugural member of Kansas City Ballet's second company back in 2013. So it's really exciting for me to come back and have a full circle moment with the company and be able to work with the dancers in a new capacity.